It's me, your girl Antoinette, that bitch, my couch. I'm here with Brandon, and it's Brandon time. We're giving you guys a Botham update.
Yeah, it's about that time. It's been a little
while.
Long time coming, I think.
But we got some things to report.
Yeah.
So, just a little history. We did have a video that we posted about the Botham murder case. Botham was murdered on September 6th. He was shot and killed when Officer Amber Geiger illegally entered his apartment and fatally shot and killed him. So now to today.
Today, with all the things that have occurred thus far.
Not much, but I think some important things.
Some really interesting, important things, I think.
I wanted to say the most important part, and then we'll go to controversy, right? So on November 30th, Amber Geiger was indicted on murder charges. She was originally only charged with manslaughter, but the grand jury,
after reviewing all of the evidence and the laws, the grand jury said there's no way she could go to court for manslaughter. It has to be murder.
Yes.
So that's definitely a victory right there.
I don't want to say victory. But I'm gonna say a start in the right direction.
So listen, I feel like every step is a tiny victory, and it's great. You have to celebrate those victories because they come few and far in between, I believe.
Okay, especially in a case like this.
Yes, in a place like Texas.
In a place like Texas, because Texas is on some shit.
Okay, but I think we really need to tell everybody about the man that you should know, but I know you don't know him. Esley
Merritt, who is a civil rights attorney, commonly known as the People's Lawyer. I think you said that he got his start under the Cochran firm?
The Cochran firm out in California, yes.
He runs a national civil rights firm where he advocates on behalf of individuals seeking redress for federal or constitutional violations, where he has the authority to do so as an attorney in good standing before federal courts. So the state of Texas, or the Unauthorized Practice of Law Committee,
which, by the way, was established by the Texas Supreme Court, and that's important for you to know. So go ahead and give them a little more information.
Yes. They put out 16 counts of criminal contempt against Mr. Merritt for practicing state law without a Texas license.
With each of those counts carrying 6 months, a 6-month prison term.
Okay, he is licensed to practice federally in front of the federal court in Texas. So he was acquitted on all of these charges.
All of those charges.
Every single one.
14 of them were immediately dismissed, and the other 2 were dismissed upon his rebuttal. Now, just to let you know, they've been coming after this man for 2 years, right? And just to give you a little reason as to why they're doing it, it's because this isn't the first case that he's represented in Texas. Actually, it's not the first case that he's represented across the country. In Texas, he's represented Jordan Edwards, Jacqueline Craig, and O'Shea Terry. And all of these cases have to do with police brutality. So I want to give you a quick because the way the Root started off talking about him is the best way to surmise this entire situation, right? When you make it your personal mission to fight for the rights and liberties of marginalized communities, the powers that be will make it theirs to put you out of business.
Basically.
Now, that's just to tell you the power that exists within the court system, especially in Texas, to take this man who has the federal legal right to practice federal law in Texas and try to put him in jail for 8 years.
Yes.
Right? Just to compound that for you.
For protecting
people who are impoverished, people who don't have underrepresented people, underserved people. And this is what they want to do. Just to give you a little idea as to what this means, though, is that if you were to, let's say you get wrongfully convicted in the state of Texas, right? Let's say you study Texas law, right? You then go to defend yourself. This same branch, the Unauthorized Practice of Law Committee, could then turn around and still charge you for practicing law and defending yourself.
Yeah. But I think it's also important to say that the Unauthorized Practice of Law Committee is considering appealing Thursday's ruling, according to the member Leland de la Garza.
It's crazy. You have this man it's a national civil rights law firm. Okay, he does this. He does this, people. Okay?
He has the right to practice nationally. I just think that the most important part here is that we all understand that this nation is built on a system of checks and balances, right? But we just take a very, very important look as to why they're trying to check and balance a man who is trying to bring justice to another black man who was illegally killed in his own home by a white officer. Why are we trying to stop this man bringing justice for their family?
Also, he should be a household name. We all need to know who Esley Merritt is.
We all need to know who
because we know, some of you know who Sean King is. We need to know who Sean King is because these are people that are out here doing the work. And if you're trying to figure out how to make advances, how to do something about something like this, you can donate to him. You can donate to the Merritt Law Firm in Philadelphia. Okay, you can give money so that when he goes out to fight these injustices, and he probably does these things pro bono, because that's what a lot of civil rights attorneys do. They do these things pro bono. He can be funded to do it. If you want to help him, you need to go out and donate $5, $10, even your time, because I know plenty of people who live in the Philadelphia greater area.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
I think that whereas Brandon said we should definitely take this step as a victory as it pertains to the murder, the indictment on murder, I think that we need to also pay very, very close attention because they are literally trying to stop the man who is a part of bringing justice to Botham's family.
Yep. He's actively representing multiple families, and he obviously has a team of lawyers that does this with him. But you know, we've got to give credit to this man, and I want people to know his name.
Yeah.
I want you to know who this person is that's fighting for us.
Give him some support online via his Twitter. All of his information will be in the video below, but there are people trying to stop this black man from bringing justice to black families, and it ain't right. He literally wants a public apology for the 2-year witch hunt that they've been putting on him to stop him for doing what his right is to do in this land.
But this is what happens when you try and fight systematic oppression. And we have to stand firm behind him.
Pay attention.
We have to be the support for this man.
Pay the fuck attention.
Because this is a man that's trying to undo a system.
There's multiple articles out here about this.
Setting precedents within the state of Texas. Precedents that will be able to be taken to the Supreme Court. You hear me? This is big shit, okay? Learn this man's name. Know what he's doing, okay? And we'll be back with more stuff about Botham, I'm sure.
That's our Botham update, guys.
Peace.
Bye.